Good morning. Today, Peg and I attended a funeral. As I looked around the room, I saw people from different churches, different denominations, and different walks of life. Some I've known for years. Some I know have a strong walk with God. Others are carrying burdens and struggles that concern me. Yet for a little while, none of those differences seemed to matter. We were simply people brought together by life, loss, love, and faith. As I sat there, a thought crossed my mind. Maybe this is a small glimpse of what heaven will be like. No denominational labels, no church signs, no arguments over who is right, just people gathered around the one who saved them. The older I get, the more I realize that fellowship is not about where we attend church. It's about sharing Christ with one another, encouraging one another, praying for one another, helping one another through the valleys of life. Many people think fellowship is a meal after church, a singing, or a social gathering. There is certainly nothing wrong with these things, but true fellowship is much deeper. It is sharing life together in Christ. It is carrying one another's burdens. It is rejoicing with those who rejoice and weeping with those who weep. It is loving people where they are while pointing them towards Jesus. Today reminded me that God's family is much bigger than we sometimes imagine. Over the years, God has allowed Peggy and me to meet people from many churches, many backgrounds, and many different places in life. Some were pastors, some were farmers, some were business people, some were people struggling with addiction, broken homes, and broken lives. Yet the common thread was not a denomination. It was Jesus. The more I walk with God, the more convinced I become that the church is not a building. The church is God's people. And wherever God's people are loving, serving, encouraging, praying, and pointing others to Jesus Christ, the church is present. Today, in a room filled with people from different places and different experiences, I saw something beautiful. I saw God's family, imperfect people, hurting people, growing people, believing people, people who still need help, people who still need grace, people who still need Jesus, just like me. As I left the funeral home today, one final thought stayed with me. What we witnessed was both an ending and a beginning. For those of us still on earth, it was the ending of a chapter, the ending of conversations, visits, and memories we shared with someone we loved. But for a child of God, it was also a beginning. The beginning of seeing by sight what was once known only by faith. The beginning of life without pain, sickness, tears, fear, or death. The beginning of fellowship, unlike anything we have ever experienced here. And perhaps that is why, for a little while today, it felt like a glimpse of heaven. People from different places, different backgrounds, different churches, yet gathered together for something greater than all our differences. One day the funerals will be over. The goodbyes will be over. Faith will become sight. And all of God's people will gather around the throne of Jesus Christ. What is an ending on earth will be a beginning in heaven. And what a glorious beginning it will be. The old man, have a good day.